Hello, I am Eli J. Brown / Sonic Jr. and Sarah, and here are some custom Thomas Wooden Railway trains. These characters are Ernest the Engine and Stevie the Steam Train from Comedy Inc.'s Ernest the Engine car. It's a parody of Thomas the Tank Engine, an adult parody of Thomas the Tank Engine, so it's pretty obvious that they have not released any merchandise of their characters. Well, some there have been some toys that were made based upon adult-rated shows, but not for these. Anyway, these are customized characters. Well, the trains are customized. I mean, they were painted from Thomas Wooden Railway characters and made into Ernest the Engine characters. And I did this with spray painting. I'm sure a number of you have already seen the art pictures of Ernest. I may have shown him in my video showing the train set. And quite recently, I also finished with Stevie. Let's first take a look at Ernest right here. Well, basically, this train right here was originally rusty. This was my old wooden railway rusty. I painted it after getting a new one, which you should see in a couple of my earlier videos. I'll do a review on him sometime in the future along with the other characters, but that may be after I've done reviews on some of the other characters that I have. So what I did was I took some tape, some green tape, to cover up where I didn't want the spray paint to go over. Now, of course, I did not do a 100% good job at this, because you see that some paint can be found right here, and some parts didn't even get painted at all. I did my best to keep the face from getting painted over. You can see some points on the face. Well, I don't know if you can see them. I mean, I can see them on the camera. So I had to get the face, make sure the face was not painted. Parts of it were, but not a lot of it. And well, after I got the body painted, I just took off the protective tape around the wheels that I did not want to get painted, and then just covered up the bottom part right here with some more tape, and covered up the magnets, and then covered up the entire body so I could then paint the wheels red. So I got them painted red right here. Now, some people will probably argue that Rusty was not the best type of character to make a custom Ernest from. I'm pretty sure that you could maybe have used Mavis or Dart or some other character that looks closer to Ernest, but the closest one that I had was Rusty. Though I do have a Wooden Railway Mavis, a very old one, though I do plan to make that into a customized Gale, which as you can plainly see, I haven't made one of her yet. I may do that after I get a new Wooden Railway Mavis. I do wonder if Mavis can be sold with a Bill and Ben, because I really want to get a Bill and Ben. I have an old style Ben, but I would probably prefer to get the new style Ben along with a new style Bill. So that right there is Ernest. There is another thing to also note, is that underneath this part, I did not cover this up. A long time ago, like when they were showing the names of the characters underneath them, for the ones that didn't, well, some of the ones that they didn't, I just used some sort of white paint to paint it in myself. But it's clearly not the right way. But it really does not matter with that, with the name underneath. Now with this one here, it was a similar story. This one is customized from my old Wooden Railway Oliver, as I've mentioned in my review showing the new style version of Oliver. It just painted the old one into a new character And just like before with spray painting, I just put some tape over the parts of the train that I did not want to get spray painted. And just, well, I covered up the wheels, I covered up the magnets, I covered up the face, and just spray painted the body black. Though, one aggravating thing is that on Sunday, a rainstorm unexpectedly came, and this was out drying. I had to get it inside. Not too much has been damaged here. In fact, barely anything has been. But as soon as the rain stopped, I went to spray paint it a little bit more because some of the green from Oliver was still showing. Because, well, you know, you can't get every single spot on the first try. But I was quite successful in getting the face a bit done, because basically the front part here was already black, so I did not need to spray paint over that. And I did a better job at keeping the paint off of his face, except maybe on the bottom, which you can barely even see. Then after all that was done, I just took some tape, covered up the entire body, covered up the magnets, covered up the bottom, and then spray painted the wheels red. Like so. I'm not quite sure if Stevie actually has 6 wheels, but it was the best that I could do, and it really does not matter to me. I'm sure some people are going to complain that Stevie only has 4 wheels instead of 6, but it really does not matter. As for the windows, well, he's a black engine. He does not have, well, you can't add windows onto a black character because, well, he is already black. Well, the windows are black, but this is pretty much barely noticeable, being as most wooden railway trains don't have windows on the fronts anyway. Well, Skarloey does. I couldn't add a cab opening right here because that would have to be black. Probably one thing that could be done would maybe use some sort of stickers to put the detail on, like maybe put a cab sticker right here, but I really don't know if they would even have those on there anyway. And just like here, a long time ago I painted the name of the character underneath, but it is again facing the wrong way. Of course, a lot of wear has gone into that. This wooden railway Oliver was pretty much kind of beaten up, kind of had a bunch of teeth marks from playing with it as a kid, and I just had to do something. So what I did was make it into a whole new character, just like this, because, you know, if you can make something old into something new, and that's exactly what I did right here. So those would be my customized Ernest and Stevie, and I am pretty sure that there are actually better characters that I could have used to make Stevie than Oliver. I maybe could have used a Skarloey or a Sir Handel or a Percy or whatever other characters that you could maybe think up and post in the comments and such. But I chose Oliver because he was the one that I felt like doing, and that is about it for these 2 characters. I may soon post a picture on DeviantArt. Well, I already took a picture, but at the time of recording this video, I have not put it up yet, but if that picture does end up on DeviantArt before I post this video, it may already be there if you just go onto DeviantArt, but when I'm filming this video, it's not there yet, but probably by the time that you are watching this video, it might be there. So, thank you for watching, and if you see any characters in the background that you want me to do reviews on, feel free to post those. I've done a couple characters already. Well, none of the characters that are in the background I have done reviews on yet, but I may do reviews on them pretty soon. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.